Okay, guys. So, over the weeks, as you know, with Artistly, they're always updating. Artistly has brought in a new coloring page where you can just type in, let's say, a happy cow with brown round eyes. Um, let's say a little girl sitting on a swing in the park with trees and birds. Okay, and we're going to do the image. Usually when we're doing a coloring book, we're going to use the 3 by 4 image. Let's get a couple of images just to see how they'll come out. And this can be an entire coloring book just about a little girl sitting on a swing. Because if all of them come out different, you can use every last one of them in your coloring book. Okay, so while that's processing, I want to go back into the coloring book section. Here we go. They also did an advanced coloring book. This advanced coloring book here, what it's going to do is actually set you up to download your coloring book and have it ready for Amazon KDP. So you would enter in a title of the book, and let's say we're going to do um, My Best Day at the Park. Okay. And the theme is going to be birds. Let's say a little girl, so I want her to be the main character. And birds. Okay, number of pages. The max is 30. So let's do 15. Now you can also choose your illustration style. Since this is for a kid, and I'll also show you one in adult if you like. But since this one is for a kid, we're gonna click on the kid illustration. Now with colored version, what that actually means is that when you get the book printed, you can have a colored version of the coloring page and a coloring page, and that's for kids who might not, you want to give them inspiration on the colors they should use. Um, that's an option you can, or if you want them just to use their imagination, you can leave this box clear. Okay, I'm gonna click on it just so that we can see, and we're gonna put a reference prompt. Let's say various, yeah, images of a little girl playing on all the um equipment in the park while the little birds follow and play. Okay, and that's all we're gonna put. If you have these intro pages, if you have pages that you already want to implement, which is your I think it would be like the title page or whatever, you can use that as well. I'm not going to use anything. This is my first time using it, so I really want to see how it works. And we're going to generate the coloring book. Intro pages are required. Ah, isn't that something? So let's go into the library. Okay, and I am going to use this as, let's see, let's get one of the pages from here. Let's do that one. And let's click select. And let's create the coloring book. And it says please do not close or refresh. Okay, great. Now this is still in progress, okay? So we're going to give that a few minutes while it uploads and I'll be right back. Alright, so now as you see the images did generate for the coloring book and all I did was write one just synopsis of a little girl in the park. And we got several different things. Now this one here, not so much. She's look like she's in a cloud, or it can even be portrayed as um, swinging in the clouds, like she's daydreaming while she's in the park. So you can still use it. You can definitely still use it. But as you can see, these are perfectly good coloring pages. Isn't this beautiful? And you can generate more. Like you can do an entire book just on images that's about a little girl in the park playing on the equipment, in the park. And this is the things that you'll get. This is what I love about this. I love how it's set up so that it can be done this way. Now there's something I think I forgot. No, I don't think I did. Okay, let's go and check and see if the storybooks have finished. This one here is ready. So let's do a read. And I don't understand why I go into read because, okay, this is the coloring page that I wanted to show you. It gives the child a little bit of inspiration on what colors they can use, to make their coloring book come alive. So this is how that will look. And it turns into a storybook but without words. But I want to try one that actually has words. Okay? So we're going to flip this one all the way through, and I think this is a beautiful storybook. I love this. This came out so nice. Okay, now, what I did was I went into DeepSeek. I didn't go into ChatGPT, and I wanted to create a story, and this is the prompt I use. And I wanted to create a story, but when I create my stories, I don't ask for any of these large language models to write the story completely. I have an idea. I have a synopsis of my story. All I want them to do is add to it, make it come alive a little more, and bring it to life. Well, this is what it did, and it also gave me illustration. So what I'm looking for is this is the complete text and illustration. So I'm going to copy all of this, and the name of it is Jonathan's Great Lesson, a coloring storybook. And I want to see if it's going to work. I'm not sure if my prompts came out right or not, but we're going to check to see to be sure. So let's hit back to Artistly. Okay, let's go into the AI design agent. Let's go into the I'm gonna do the storybook. I'm gonna do the script to storybook and create a new story, convert your script into a visual story, and I'm gonna paste the entire script here. We're gonna do the same thing again where we're gonna use 3 to 4 as our dimension for the size of the storybook because again we want to publish this in KDP. And we're going to choose the type of storybook we want to, what type of illustration. This is the great thing. You can choose whatever illustration you like. I'm going to just do let's try, I'm going to do the doodle style illustration for a change. And now I'm going to generate the story. Now, again, I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know if my prompt was right. I might have to tweak it, and that is okay. That is just fine. But that's a part of learning about things that you deal with on a daily basis. The more you work on that one thing, the stronger that muscle gets, the more creative you get, the better you become at it, then all of a sudden you're an expert at, working in it. And that's the thing about me working in Artistly. I've found shortcuts, I found other ways around doing things to get exactly what it is that I want. And sometimes 9 times out of 10, I get it to work, and if I can't, then I'll try another option, maybe in another software. That's it. That's it. So right now, we are in the process of this entire coloring book coming into play. So let's give it a little time, and I'll see you back in a minute. Dun 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 dun! Here's the verdict. It did not work, but I got a beautiful coloring book. Haha! I'm not mad at that at all. But I am going to go back into DeepSeek and let's see what happened. Okay, thank you so much for the storyline, but I wanted the pictures to come out as coloring pages, not colored images. So, can you rewrite another story? Okay, what am I writing today, guys? I'm so sorry. About a little girl named Sarah who is afraid to read out loud in class because she is not confident. Let's see. So first, I need you to generate the story and then generate the images of coloring pages with the images. Okay? Now, before I did that, and the reason why MA. Now, always understand that when you are working with a large language model, you always want to assign it a task. And the reason why I didn't here is because I'm working in a continuation of what I've already assigned the task to. So you will see at the beginning of my prompt, this is what I did. I need you to act as a storybook illustrator who writes amazing stories that are also coloring books. So that's the reason why I did not give it an assignment, because I've already done that and we're still on the same assignment. We're still talking in the same frame, okay? So I'm going to generate that and I'm going to see what we come out with. While that's generating, let's go back into Artistly. Let's set up our book, guys. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Um, so I need to create a folder, and that folder is going to be Jonathan's Great Prank. Let me get the name of that story up here. Hey, the less I get to type in, the better, guys. Okay, go back to Artistly. We're going to set up that folder. now that folder has been added. Now, here is the thing. We need to move. So we're going to click on bulk move, select each row, and I can unselect this one because we don't need that one in there. And we're going to select that row, and then we're going to select that row. Okay, and move selected. And then we're going to choose the folder. Should be at the bottom. And we're going to move all that into that folder. Now, they're going to still stay here in this area. But here's the thing. With Artistly, you guys, you are going to have to, your designs will be available once they're processed. You have 365 days to keep these designs in your, in the back office in here. But if they are moved to a folder, they will not mess with them. This does not apply to the flipbook feature. So that's just to let you know that it does not apply to flipbook features. So you can keep them as long as you have put them in a folder. You have a better chance of protecting your work. Anything you don't want, my advice is to delete it. Delete it just so that out of respect for them because they give you unlimited downloads. If you don't like the work, delete it, remove it off their server to give them more space. Just a thought. Okay, so now let's go and check out the storybook. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go to my flipbook. Wait a minute. What's going on? Hold on. I think I messed up. I'm too soon. Let me go back to my personal designs, and I have to do it from here. It's been a minute since I did my storybook. Kids storybook. I want to click on create a flipbook. I'm trying to figure out where my pages went. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Storybook Studio. Multi-character storybook. Okay, let's open this one. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back to personal designs. Let's go back to all. Okay, and we're going to go to the I know it could have been this long since I've done this. There we go. Script to storybook. So what I needed to do was open up that was my fault. I messed up. What you need to do is click on the file first and then hit script to storybook and then click because it's just going to give you that story and then click create flipbook. And so what we're going to do, okay, sorry about that. We're going to select and then select all 11 and we're going to say create the flipbook. Okay, now everything comes open. We want to keep it in English and of course let's use a voice. I mean, why not, right? Oh, oh, no, Daniel. Okay, I don't know why I click Antoine. No. Oh gosh, she sounds a little seductive for a kid's book. I like Isabel. Uh, Thank you, Isabel. Okay, select a template. Browse built-in template, upload or generate. Okay, so this is your template for your coloring book. Now, you can use what they have here or you can go back. You can upload your very own and then generate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sneak and let's see. Next time I'm going to do another one, but this time I'm going to show you how to create your own pages in Canva. We're going to do that because I don't like the ones that are here. They're okay, but as for me, let's see what other options we had. Upload or generate. Oh, let's try to generate. What does a generate do? Okay, frame style, nature, trees, and flowers, birds, bees. Okay. Background theme, uh, sunshine, yellow. Okay, elements. Okay, I guess that, I think this would be for my elements. Let's put those here. And this right here would be cartoon. Let's put watercolor. Okay, and let's generate a template. Let's see what we get, guys. Like, we are doing this all in real time. Um, because I wanted to get the video out to you. I'm already late. The video was supposed to post on Wednesday, but I got so caught up with making sure that I um give you guys something of value. I don't want to just put anything out to say, oh, well, I got my video out. So I want you to see all the other options that Artistly is giving you. But I'm also going to create, I also have a guide for you guys to that you can follow if you have Artistly, or if you want to purchase Artistly, you could use the coloring book guide that I put together. And I'll show you a quick run through of that guide. Just a minute. Okay. And you know what? I'll take that. So let's keep that. We'll use that one. And the front cover, let's choose from our library. Gonna do that one. Okay, and back cover, let's choose from our library again, and we'll do that one. Okay, and let's generate our flipbook. Oh, it said please select a template. My bad. I'm so sorry. Select. Choose the template. Click on the template to select. Okay, let's do it again. There we go. So now it is creating our flipbook, and it is in progress. And as you can see, this is the one from the coloring book that we did. You can actually click the download manuscript because I want you guys to see that. And let's go into, I'm not sure. Like I said, guys, I am doing this just as quick as you guys are seeing it. Okay, and I think it still might be downloading. So it's preparing it. It's preparing the KDP manuscript, and that is going to take 10 or 20 minutes. So we will probably not see that in this video. Maybe the next video I will bring it up to let you guys see. What this does is that it is going to upscale everything. It is going to do all the work for you. So that way you don't have to buy another program to um, format your book for KDP. Artistly is going to do all that for you where it will be KDP ready. That's the great thing about using Artistly for your books, storybooks, coloring books. They even have Artistly have now incorporated puzzle books. It's so much stuff that they've done that I can't even begin to imagine. Now, what I've noticed is that anytime you add a voice to your coloring book, it doesn't give me the option for the KDP. So, if you do this and you want to have one that's a speaking voice, you're going to have to create another one without the speaking voice if you want to download it as a manuscript for KDP. Okay? That's just a idea to get you to understand exactly where all that comes from. So I am going to open up the manuscript. This is the one, um, the Amazon KDP coloring book guide. If you guys would like to have this, let me know in the comments. I will make it available to you. Okay, guys, this is a detailed guide. It's 21 pages. It's going to give you everything you need to create this coloring book. Everything you need to create your coloring books, okay? So if you want to get a hold to that, let me know. I will not give out the link yet. There will be a price for this book, but it will be very low. It will be very low. You won't break the bank, but it will be. There will be a price for the book. So just let me know if you're interested. And thank you so much, guys, for returning. And I will see you guys in the next video.